All right, Echo Hills, we are on day 3 of our 7-day fast this week. On Sunday, I gave you a little devotional. If you weren't with us on Sunday, it's on our website and it's linked to this video now. In that devotional, we are going through Isaiah 42, and we've broken it down so that each day there's a reading. On day 7, you're going to read the whole thing. But so far, we've looked at Jesus, the servant. We saw that the Spirit of the Lord was upon him, that he's going to come and bring justice. We saw the attributes and character in which Jesus, our servant, exudes, and that he's not even going to break a bruised reed, that he's not going to blow out a flickering candle, that he's going to establish his justice. Today's reading gets us into our vision and our mission, as stated at Echo Hills, is specifically Isaiah 42, verse 12. And what we see there is that we're called to give God the glory, to let his glory resound. And today's challenge, as you fast and as you consider activating your faith, because that's why we're fasting, right? We're drawing closer to the Lord. Fasting is all about the Lord's presence. And so we're activating our faith. But the challenge in the verse today was sing a new song unto the Lord, Isaiah 42:10. And so I don't know how well you sing, but when you're by yourself, it doesn't matter. Let it out. When you're with others, you might be a little bit more reserved, but I would encourage you, still let it out. Sing that song unto the Lord. As we're fasting, a reminder, it's not just about denying yourself something, but it's about intentionally pursuing the Lord. So for instance, if you're fasting your lunch every day, it's not enough to just not eat lunch and continue to work through your lunch period. It's about not eating lunch, but then devoting yourself to the Lord. There's 3 ways in which you can really devote yourself to the Lord in the midst of a fast. One is through worship. Find some praise music, find some worship songs, get a playlist, jump on Spotify, Google, YouTube, some songs, and just let them play and worship the Lord and become aware of his presence. The second is obviously prayer. You can begin to pray and petition and commune with God in such a manner where you're letting your desires be known to him. You're letting the things in your life be exposed in such a manner that the Lord can then commune with you in this time of prayer. And then the third thing is reading the Word, opening up the Word, letting the Word of God come alive to you, finding verses that minister to your soul and help activate your faith, help remind you of who you are. Part of Isaiah 42, again, yesterday's reading would have been, he is the Lord who created the earth, right? He's the Lord who's going to bring justice. He's going to be the light to all Gentiles. And so we get this picture of God and Jesus and the Spirit, which should encourage us and therefore activate our faith. Because remember, we're going after revelation, activation, and participation. So you can do all 3 of those things: worship, pray, and read the verses. You can do one of them. You can do a combination of them. But the value is found in allowing that to happen. So if you're fasting from social media, not doing social media doesn't do you any good if you're not replacing that time with intentional devotion. So in this week's pursuit to activate faith, to experience the presence of the Lord in new and wondrous ways, I want to encourage you, don't just deny yourself something. Be intentional about going after the Lord and replacing it. So God bless you. Continue to press in, stay strong, and we'll see you on Sunday.